Dear Misty, I am dating a national title holder, which for those of you that don't know what that means a drag queen who has competed in a national beauty pageant such as Entertainer of the Year or Miss America or Miss Gay US of A or the All-American Goddess or something of that nature. It's a pageant term, national title holder, which means she didn't just win Miss Gay Bar Fort Lauderdale, she won the entire United States pageant. And they're struggling because they're having issues dealing with that world. He feels that he's in love with the drag queen, but he's in love with the man behind the drag queen. The drag queen and the world and the entertainment and the things. He's very proud of her and her accomplishments, but he doesn't fit into her world. And to be completely honest with you, I think that's awesome. Many times we hear about celebrities and their partners. And for a celebrity to date someone, there's two types of people that they date. One type is somebody that wants to be a celebrity, and they're like the Brangelina, the Will Smith and Jada Pickett's. They're using their celebrities and their stars are on the rise, and they're using that celebrity relationship to also, be on the red carpet with them or have them on the red carpet with us, and together their stars can rise even higher. And then there's celebrities that date invisible people, like Dolly Parton's husband or Tina Turner's husband. And these men are loving and supportive of these celebrities, but they want nothing to do with the spotlight. They don't need attention. They don't need praise. They don't need worship. They don't need all that attention. And I think that's ideally the perfect partner. Now, granted, I have no problem with somebody that, and I would have no problem dating a celebrity. Like, if you want to be like the Brangelina of the gay community, whatever, awesome, let's do it. But there are definite hurdles and struggles that you have to overcome in that relationship, because no matter what, being in the public eye, people are going to talk about you. And dating a celebrity at all is going to be very trying on your relationship, because the minute somebody finds out that you have a boyfriend, everyone's going to try to sleep with him, or they're going to try to break you up. Especially if they're single, they can't take other people having happiness. And it's sad to say, but it's true. People can't stand their friends being happy. It's really weird. So you're going to have to deal with that. But as far as fitting into their world, I don't think there's any reason that you should fit into his world. Granted, if he does do something like a pageant, I absolutely think you should go and sit in the audience and watch and support and clap. But for the most part, live your life and date him. Successful relationships with entertainers. Your public persona is single. When you're on stage, you flirt with everyone. And if you know that, you have no problems. If you're a very, very jealous boyfriend, I wouldn't even go to the shows. Just be like, you know what? You do your thing and I trust you. And, I'll see you when you get home. But, when I'm dating someone, I don't need him at the shows. It makes me happy when he's there. I like him being there. But I don't need it. I'm perfectly fine dating somebody, the invisible Mr. Tina Turner, who nobody knows, nobody cares about. Not that they don't care about him, but they don't hear about him. And I'm totally fine with that too. So ideally, you would be the perfect boyfriend in that you're not craving the spotlight. You're not craving the attention. You're not a social climbing boyfriend that's trying to get all this attention because you're dating a celebrity. And that's awesome. I guess I don't know how to answer your question. I really honestly don't feel there's any reason for you to fit into her world. You know, if you don't do hair, and if you don't sew, and if you don't, you know, help her in her craft, that's fine. You don't need to. If she's a national entertainer, she's perfectly fine doing all that on her own. And she doesn't need you to assist her and come to her shows and help her with her hair and help her with her whatever. And that's fine. You know, but there are certain things that if you were my boyfriend, I would want you to go. Like if I ever did go to the Grammys, I would want you to walk down the Grammys with me. If you weren't comfortable doing that, I would still understand. But to love the man behind the drag is awesome. And to be supportive of his art form and his career choice is awesome. But I don't think that you need to understand it. I don't think that you need to be in the public eye with him. And that's okay. I think it's totally fine for you to be a homebody and whatever. And because when I'm out of drag and with my friends and hanging out, I think I'm very different. I mean, I'm still very much the same person, but I'm very shy. And I assume that most people don't know who I am, and I don't say hi to people. And if they come to me and they recognize me, then I'm totally fine with it. I'm like, hi, how are you, blah, blah, blah. And if people in your world ask what your boyfriend does, you don't even need to tell them. He's a drag queen. He's the famous national title that everyone knows. You don't have to. Just be like, oh, my boyfriend, he's an entertainer, or he's an actor, or he's a club promoter, because that's all titles that we do. And you're not lying. Just be like, oh yeah, he's an entertainer. That's what he does. Yeah. That's all. That was an Ask Misty, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.